Now we have another great guest to bring to the table. Golden Globe winner, you know him from dozens of roles in films from Star Wars to Moulin Rouge. Now he's starring in the new live-action Christopher Robin, inspired by Winnie the Pooh. Please welcome Ewan McGregor.
You're amazing. Oh my goodness, those videos they were playing, you're so fast.
Future Olympian there.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Can you believe it's been 17 years since Moulin Rouge? I know I can't.
Some days I feel every 17 years of it, yes.
What do you remember most from that movie?
Oh, this being on, the atmosphere on that set was incredible, working with music like that. And we also had an enormous prep time. We rehearsed for about 3 months in Australia. Oh, wow. And we had singing and dancing. It was like being at drama school again. Oh, and so that's very rare, and that was wonderful. It was the soundtrack of my life. I listened to it over and over and over again. So, I mean, it was spectacular.
One of the first dates Sally and I had.
Oh, really?
Right between our first meeting and our engagement. Oh. Halfway through.
See,
so thank you.
No. You're very welcome.
and we've also remembered you, of course, as the voice of Lumiere, which was so magical.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, like present day, we want to hear you sing some more. Any thoughts on what you might do? I mean, would you ever? I
don't know. I'd love to do another musical. They're few and far between in terms of movies. I did. I performed Guys and Dolls on stage in London for 6 months since Moulin Rouge. And I love it. I love working with music. I love singing, and it's very powerful. If you tell someone you love them in a scene, it's powerful. But if you sing it to somebody, it's much more powerful. You know. Yeah. So I do love it. But there's just not that many of them around, I guess, or I don't get offered them or whatever.
You should. You can do it all, as we see in Christopher Robin as well. So, were you a long-standing Winnie the Pooh fan?
Yes, he's a very iconic character in Britain, where I'm from, and I'm sure I've read the stories to my kids, and I'm so familiar with them that I must have read them when I was a child by my parents. I don't remember that, but I must have been. And then his voice, you know, we have the original Winnie the Pooh's voice, so I must have been very familiar with Disney's cartoons as well. Yeah, he's just, everybody knows and loves Winnie the Pooh in Britain, and here too, I get the impression.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Come in here. Look, you can't just keep saying hello to people. People can't see you moving and talking.
But why?
Because you're different. And people don't like things that are different.
So I shouldn't be me?
No, you should always be yourself.
No, this is very confusing. It may be the hunger.
You've just eaten.
I heard you got to take home one of these.
Yes, well, one of those. I have one of the. When we were acting, Winnie the Pooh and I would have. We had a teddy bear, not a puppet. It wasn't animated in any way. It was just a teddy bear, but it was exactly like him that you see in the movie there. And yes, I asked them to make me one.
Yeah.
So I left with one in a suitcase. I probably wasn't allowed, by the way. I've got him at home. I have him sitting in different. Sometimes he's in the living room. Occasionally he's in the kitchen. It's just nice to have him around. I'm so fond of him, you know.
We all are. Obviously, it's a children's movie, but everybody can relate. Everybody's going to enjoy this. Not just for kids.
It really is a film for all of us, and. I remember that. Well, you know, I watch a film now that I loved as a kid, and then I see all this adult stuff in it that I didn't realise was there. And it's the same as this. It's quite a beautifully made film by Mark Forster, and it's really about something. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Christopher Robin, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.